So you may recall that map we found with all the secrets hidden throughout the area, and I'm still honestly not convinced that that's all the secrets. This game would never give away all of its secrets that easily. Now, I don't intend to actually show off all of them. I'll leave that for you guys. If you guys want to go out and actually find, if you guys want to go out and play the game yourselves and find all of these interesting little tidbits on your own, more power to you. I will promote that. However, I will show you this one. Now, there on the map, there is a mark directly above this room. Now, you may think that means there's a secret in the room above us, but no, it means you can get to it from this room. Now, I actually found this one on my own, completely by accident, before I even saw that map, which is why I picked this one of all of them. But just in the ceiling here, there's a guy. And it even shows we're in the next room, but no, we're not in the next room. There's a guy here. Yay! Welcome back to Let's Play Environmental Station Alpha. Just so you know, if you actually manage to dodge all of that confetti, literally nothing happens. You can talk to him again and he just does this thing again. But last time, we opened up this. Now, where does this take us but a large button with that weird two-color area on the other side. And now that we've opened that passage, there's a ghost skull bleeding coming from his eyes. Coming after us, I'm leaving. So this guy's going to be following us for a while. He's going to be a very good friend. If you need a minute, if he's coming in the wrong side, if you don't like where he's coming in, leave. It'll reset his... It'll do the thing. So we need to go back into the maze temporarily. With this guy chasing us, because we need to go... here. Okay, now from here, I'm once again going to be following just a little bit of a map. Not map, per se, but a little bit of instructions on how to get where I need to go. So, let's see here. We are going... Looks like it's just down, left, left. Oh, hey, how about that? All the while with that skull facing us, chasing us, so... I think I'm going in here. Good enough. Now this is an interesting puzzle because you'll notice those 4 little circles. One of them is larger than the other. That's the direction you go. Compared to the puzzles that we've done up until now, this one is surprisingly simple. You'd think this would have been a whole nother ordeal, but no, it's just this. Dang it. This is... Dang it. Now, if it's not obvious, we're coming in here because we need to get rid of this ghost. I don't know how. So that's what we're doing. Going through the maze will take us here. The other side, the passage we uncorked. So we couldn't do this until we hit that button before. And here we find an interesting clue. The ghost rests at the smiling face and returns here. That's taking us back here, which isn't terribly helpful. I'm going to see if I can get that guy into a place. And we can't go back to that room without going through the maze again. However, that has told us what needs to be done with this ghost. I'm going to be boosting as much as possible. Let's get these crap back on. So the ghost appears from a random side of the screen, random, I think maybe even a random entrance or exit. But you can kind of respawn him, so to say. Okay, he's following behind us, that's good. Above us is good, saving is good. Now, the ghost rests at the smiling face. This is a room we saw very early on in the game, and have probably been trying to do something with it while trying to solve every one of these puzzles, all to no luck. This is where the oddball room comes into play. Finally. Oh, let's get you somewhere else. You recall near the very beginning of the game, we came down here and saw this underwater area. And in this room was a smiling face. And with that, the ghost may rest. The ghost is no longer a threat. No longer an issue. Technically, in order to complete the game, getting rid of that ghost, though you can do, I don't believe it's actually necessary. But if you would like to get this far in the game, open up the final area. If you have any intention of playing the game, I'm going the wrong way, but I don't care because we're going to get to a thing here soon. Should be a teleporter right over here. I think you could technically just go finish the game. That is your final exam, I suppose. If you wanted to be able to trigger everything at the end, and then still be able to wander about and explore. It's one final puzzle. Who wouldn't want to solve it after everything that we've been through up until now? I think you're also intended to do it. I don't know what goes into not doing it. It may be kind of glitchy to actually avoid him, I'm not sure. So let's now go for one final time. Back into this unknown space. Which I think is interesting. I'll go ahead and save so I can show you this. On the map on the right, you can see the location that you saved in, But when we save down there... where really are we? Now, I do actually believe that we've freed and killed the ghost. I believe if we go through here without only this one thing equipped, go in here with multiple equipped, I still think we'll end up in a horizontal chasm with that ghost head. And he'll still kill us. After all, it says he returns here. He only rests at the smiling face. So let's do that whole ordeal one more time. As we make our way... You know, I feel like that DLLU was also our hint as to the solution to this. Because if you go from there and go down, left, left, you come here. And up is the next direction you have to go. So I believe that's your hint that yes, up is right. And the oddball thing of this room is that up on the symbol. Because of course where you go from there is up to your own devices. And we've once again made it on the other side of the wall. And now you can see the wall on the right is gone. This is what we've come here for. This is everything we've searched this station for. And so Environmental Station Alpha comes to an end. That is our final ending, and it makes about as much sense as however you would interpret it. The developer of this game has mentioned before that he doesn't necessarily believe that there should always be a perfect, happy ending. He said he feels as though something is resolved. A story is finished. It doesn't necessarily have to end happily. And even the protagonist could die. I don't entirely know what he intended with this ending, but judging by how the Elder Ones spoke, I don't feel like what happened to you was a bad thing. That one fellow even objected to it, saying that we should be punished and not rewarded. So at least for them, this would be a reward. They said we were granted passage. I feel like what happened is we were made one of them. Our spirit was made eternal. Our lowly little robot has become an elder. The station itself is gone. Perhaps it was used as a catalyst for our ascension. One way or the other, that virus is no longer a problem. Until next time, everyone.